A very good day to everyone watching this video. Today, we're going to present our PMP project, and the theme of this project is Unlocking Sustainability Community Outreach. The title of our project is Manufacturing Fabric from Recycled Plastic Bottles. The basic concept of this project is to commercialize a sustainability process, which is recycling plastic bottles into synthetic fabric. Our target community will be UCAM students and staffs, which will be involved in the recycling process by contributing their used or collected plastic bottles instead of just throwing away and causing unnecessary wastage and pollution. So this recycling workflow is divided into three main phases, which are collecting phase, manufacturing phase, and marketing phase. In the first phase, which is the collecting phase, we're going to set up collection points to collect and inspect the plastic bottles that were contributed by UCAM students and staffs. And then, in the manufacturing phase, the collected plastic bottles will be piled up and sent to factory. Then the plastic bottles will be crushed and shredded into tiny flakes and manufactured into synthetic fabric. And for the last phase, the marketing phase, we will search for buyers who are interested in our fabric and market the fabric to them to generate profit. So, the use of plastic has certainly brought a lot of convenience to humanity, having its attributes of being low weight, durable, and low in cost. However, plastics are non-degradable, which cause us a lot of problems too. Instead of just trying to biodegrade plastic bottles, we should find alternatives to further utilize plastic bottles. So the aim of our project is to promote green garments. Green clothing obtains from a sustainable material like recycled plastic bottles. Also, we wish to refer and implement this sustainability concept into UCAM to create awareness and involvement among UCAM students and staff in this green initiative.
Our project scope is gathering plastic bottles from students and staff and then sorting them according to their types. Second, providing incentive to plastic bottles contributors. Third one is manufacturing marketable fabric from plastic bottles and marketing fabric to clothing producing sectors. The success criteria of our project is more than 150 kg of plastic bottles are collected within the collection period. Second, more than 80% of produced fabrics are marketed to buyers. And project sustainability is total turnover must be more than project's running costs. Work breakdown structure (WBS) of our project includes 6 stages, which are conceptualization, planning, execution, manufacturing, monitoring, marketing, and closure. And each stage has their own tasks related to our project. Well, the organization breakdown structure (OBS) of our project includes 5 departments under project manager, which are administration department, logistics department, financial department, manufacturing department, and marketing department. Each department has their own team to in charge different tasks of our project.
There are 4 phases involved throughout the project, which is conceptualization, planning, execution, and closing and marketing. The project started in 17 March 2020 and finished in 3rd June 2020. The Critical Path Method (CPM) is a step-by-step project management technique for process planning that defines critical and non-critical tasks with the goal of preventing time-frame problems and process bottlenecks. In this project, 79 days minimum needed to complete the whole project. There are 2 critical paths found in this project. A program evaluation review technique is a technique which breaks down the individual tasks of a project for analysis chart. PERT chart is a project management tool that graphs a project timeline according to tasks, identifying task dependencies and anticipate how long it will take to finalize a project. The starting date for each section and duration for each section can be determined. Here is the Gantt chart for our project.
Risk management. Risk management is the process of identifying, assessing, and controlling risk to reduce its impact towards the project. It is a proactive attempt to recognize and manage internal events and external threats that affect the likelihood of the project's success. In this project, risk management is accessed by risk identification, risk assessment, and risk response. Firstly, risk identification is done. In this project, a few risks are imposed to the project's implementation. It includes logistic delay, which is the time delay due to transportation problem pre- and post-production. Underestimated budget, which the project costs more than estimated due to the occurrence of unexpected events. Mechanical failure, where the production machine breaks down or non-conforming parts of the equipment and machine, which causes the malfunction of production line. Policies issues, which the project leader failed to get approval from university authority to carry on the project, and during mid-project, there is a sudden change in campus policy which affects the operation of the project. Next, risk assessment is done by carrying out scenario analysis. This is done to analyze the likelihood of the mentioned risk and its impact if happen. Detection difficulty is also analyzed and also to know at which stage it will likely happen. A risk assessment matrix is then produced to clearly see the severity and likelihood of which risk should be aware and prioritized. From the matrix, underestimated budget is very likely to happen due to oversight by finance department and unexpected occurrence which may cost more than the budget. A failure mode and effect analysis is then carried out for the most likely failure to happen during the whole process, with its risk priority number calculated for prioritizing process. Lastly, risk response is carried out to deal and have a contingency plan when risk happens. A risk response matrix is constructed to subject each risk with appropriate response and its triggering events. Contingency plans are made and departments are assigned to know who should be responsible when the unexpected happens. Cost management. Cost management is the process of planning and controlling the budget of a project. As the project plan is executed, expenses are documented and tracked, so things stay within the cost management plan. In this table, the budget allocated for marketing, administration, transportation, labor, machinery, and project closing are recorded throughout the implementation of the project for further reference and auditing.
For this part of the project, we'll be implementing some quality and regulations for the project. And as for regulations, it mainly means that it includes applicable laws, and generally when there are other compliances with other requirements of agencies having jurisdiction, government or state regulations, engineering, construction, and more. So here are the following regulations and acts that we implemented, which is mainly Factory and Machinery Act 1967, Act 514, Occupational Safety and Health Act, Employees Social Security Act 1969. And as for Factories and Machinery Act 1967, is mainly because of Section 18, machinery manufactured or repaired must comply with the following regulations, and Section 19 having certificate of fitness, and Section 26 training and supervision of inexperienced workers, and also lastly Section 31 accidents and dangerous occurrence to be reported. As for Act 514, Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994, is from the Section 24, General Duties of Employees at Work. We also need to formulate Section 16, Duty to formulate Safety and Health Policy, Section 31, Functions of Safety and Health of Committee, and lastly Section 32, Notification of accidents, dangerous occurrence, occupational poisoning, and occupational diseases in inquiry. And lastly, Employees Social Security Act 1969. And this act is mainly just to make sure that we pay our fundings accordingly. Mainly because Section 68, there shall be established under this act the Social Security Fund into which shall be paid, which is mainly for contributions, employees, employers, and organizations.
If you like this content, please give us a thumbs up and don't forget to click on that subscribe button on the right side if you haven't done so. We'll see you in the next video.